Yeah, I'm gonna keep that back there. I like that. You feel me? I like how that looks. Real. What up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Chris Envy World. I am heading out to go pay a ticket right now. So that's what's going on. And I thought I'd just, show my face and see what's been. Say what up and play some of my music on my way there. You know how it goes. So, don't be scared to stop by and hit that comment section up, say what up, and just vibe out with me. Like I said, I'm promoting myself. Mike Lee, what's good? Yeah, what's up, my guy? Yo, I just got detailed that I sold 4 more tickets, man. Like, this is a blessing, man. People are actually gonna be there. Like, I am blessed. I am blessed. Like, you gotta like. This is the 3rd time that I had to redo the show. I had to push the show back. The first 2 times was like I didn't quite have the show right. Like, you know what I mean? Didn't quite have the show right. But now, the GM is like, yo, your tickets is moving. It's way better than the information I was getting from the first 2 dates. And it's like it was hard, and it was like a little bit humbling, and also kind of like a shot on my ego. But fuck my ego when it comes to like doing something right. Like, I'm not gonna do something just so I can say I got it right the first time. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm happy that this 3rd time, yo, we're hitting the numbers I want to hit, and I appreciate that. So everybody, go get your tickets before it's sold out. Honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you coming through. I just wanted to share that with you because I know you said you was coming through, and I'm like, yo, you coming through, you got Sincere coming through, and I appreciate, even if it's just y'all two, like, the YouTube helped me connect with y'all to that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you feel me? Like, I'm keeping this up. Y'all been on. I wish I could have recorded the whole journey. Like, I probably could have, but certain things were just like I'm not in the habits yet. Certain things are just, like I said, embarrassing. A lot of failures, a lot of arguing, a lot of freaking back and forth, and me being told that you don't know what you're doing, and then like a whole bunch of shit, man. Like, goodness, it's been like a movie. And if I had a camera guy that was around me all the time, I could have been my own camera guy, but it wasn't working out that way. I don't have the habits yet to just break my camera out in real highly stressful situations and certain pivotal moments in my life. I don't got them habits yet. That's what I'm still practicing. You know what I'm saying? But the tickets is moving, man. That's why I had to put this up there. Look, if y'all take a look at this, I had to put this up there. You feel me? I had to put that up there, like, just to motivate y'all and motivate myself. Like, sometimes you think about sometimes keep thinking about the old you brings you further and further away from that future you that you see in your head, that you have glimpses of in your head. That's what I started to realize. Like, I had to dead ass just shed whatever thoughts I have of my old self, and know that it helped me build to be this guy I am today, and stay focused on the man I want to be. You know what I'm saying? And that is where I gotta have tunnel vision at. I can't look back, I can't look left, I can't look right. Let's get likes in the chat if you understand what I'm saying, man. If you understand, you get it. Let me get a like in that chat if you understand. Or maybe you're just still, on your old self. It's okay. It takes a long time to develop sense of self. I'm saying it that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, welcome to my world, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm here to just, show you pieces of my life. You don't get the whole thing, but you get pieces of it, and hopefully you're inspired, or someone inspires me, and we all just keep going and continue to enjoy living life, not just surviving it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole point that I'm on. Like, this music stuff. Like, am I gonna be Drake? I don't know. Like, I'm 35 years old. I don't know if I'm gonna be whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I know I'm gonna be successful. I know that for a fact. And it might not look like how I think it's gonna look. It might look like how It might look some other way, but the journey is fun. Journey gives me life. Journey makes me feel like I'm living. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of groundwork, not enough hands. Yo, bro, it's so much. No, everybody wants to have the nice venue and the venue packed out. They perform and then everybody says, yeah, and they just get follows and fans, and everybody want that, but nobody really understands the groundwork, like you said. Like that, I used to be that person. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I used to be that person in the beginning. Like, yo, let me get on your show. I paid this much for a showcase. Like, oh, yo, listen. Like, oh, let me open up. Let me do this, and just let me just be there as I not promote, as I not do anything helpful to show that having me on the show sells tickets, because that's what we do the social media for. Musicians do the social media, you know what I'm saying, because social media does pay, but not really for music. Social media pays for lifestyle, influences, really, for, you know, to promote products and get sponsors. In my opinion, like, you know, that's what I've seen with social media. As for music is a conduit, like, not conduit, what can I say? It's like a catalyst. It's like a muse for all this stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like if you just dropping music online, you're getting like 0.004 cents a stream, and you can hit a million streams, and it won't pay for a lifestyle. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what, like, I feel like influencing is just like a lifestyle. Which, you know, if you're popular in that lifestyle, if people like your journey on your lifestyle, then you get sponsors, and then you get to say things like, oh, but you know where I get my sunglasses? I get my sunglasses from blah, 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 blah. Y'all should get y'all sunglasses from there. And then that's where social media pays the most at. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the show, as far as music is concerned, we do all this because we get paid from performances. That's what we get paid the most from. Selling tickets, packing out venues, and having multiple venues to perform at. And that is like the ultimate thing. And I had to grow to learn that. Like, it took me years. It took me like years to even see that. Some people, it don't take that long. Some people see it as soon as they do it, or as soon as they decide they want to be a part of it. That wasn't my journey. I had to do everything wrong. I had to do every last freaking thing wrong because I'm hard-headed. I had to do every last thing wrong, and for me to see the ultimate reason for why artists get paid, the ultimate reason for why artists are considered great, the ultimate reason for why, because I used to think it was like, oh, their voice is why they consider great. And then come to find out, I'm like, yo, I mean, everybody got their own style. Everybody sings in their own way. You got riffers, you got runners, you got people who don't do that stuff, you got power, you got style, just straight style and swag. You got all kinds of ways to sing, types of ways to sing. And it's like all those different types of elements have great people in their own right. So it can't be the voice, like everyone says, because I know people who could out-sing half these people who are signed right now, and they're still doing regular things, singing in the train station and shit. So, you know, is it the voice? No. Then I'll come to find out and think about, like, oh, it's about the business, it's about the marketing. I'm part of the business. Then marketing, I'm looking at marketing, and I'm looking at all the dream. Yo, if you thought there were dream sellers with showcases and regular, when you're a musician, it's hard out here to keep money in your pocket, bro. When you're a musician, it's hard out here to keep money. Everyone's hands in your pockets, and these niggas be way more wealthier than you with their hands in your pockets, making you feel like you're doing something wrong for your career by not giving them your money. And when we get into the internet aspect of it, the dream sellers are atrocious on the internet. they'll promise you everything. I don't need no help with social media. I don't need no help with shit. I've grown to that person. Like every time I get a DM that says, need help promoting your YouTube, need help promoting your Instagram, need help with streams on Spotify, need help with this. I don't listen to none of them shit. It's over for that. Like all those shits is just dream sellers to me. Because ultimately, I could pay them to freaking boost my shit and it not be real. Because you thinking you paying for something real, honestly, like when you're like trying, you're with a BP, and when you're trying, you think you paying for something really to promote your shit, and it's like, nah, these are bots. And then these bots don't equate to real interaction or real fan base. Like, you know what I'm saying? It equates to a look, which if you leverage right, yeah, you can gain a real fan base from leveraging the look right. But like, I'm gonna be real with you, 96% of us artists aren't that savvy. Like, lying is not as easy as it comes to a lot of the artists out here, especially upcoming. They like, no, I'm gonna be real. Everybody want to be real. I'm gonna be real. So it's hard for them to put up that funk, that fakeness, and truly live that. Like, people, and some of them do it, and it's so obvious that it is fake because they can't truly live it. Like, they can't truly live what their following is saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it becomes hard. I grew to understand. You said struggling streets. Yeah, man. Like, it's hard out here, Mike. Like, it's hard out here. You're like, being an artist in New York City. I'm gonna be real with you. Being an artist in New York City is a fucking constant test of how strong or how secure you are as a person. I'm gonna be 100% real with y'all. Like, it ain't as supportive as Atlanta. It's not as supportive as like other places where there's music. Like, these people in New York City, like these artists in New York City, everybody is Drake in their mind, and everybody wants money, and no one just does things for the sake of the art to make great art so that they can come together and make something. We can make more if we just have fun and make great art. And no one thinks like that. It's all, $2,000 for a feature. Just because you went viral once. Like, it's crazy out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? That viral one time don't mean you can sell tickets at a show. So you ain't really that great. That's the whole thing about this whole social media gig. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to being an artist, I'm gonna refrain. Like, it's talking about being an artist. Because social media pays out, like I said, if you do lifestyle, if you're an influencer, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be a YouTuber, really. But if you like strictly doing music, and strictly wanting to be an artist, the main goal, I feel like, in my opinion, is to sell tickets. Get a record of how many tickets you can sell if you're on a ticket. Like, it makes you valuable. Like, when I was putting this show together, I had to know how valuable it is by me throwing my own show. I threw this show together. I put this show together. You know what I'm saying? And I have to understand how valuable it is to know how many tickets an artist has sold before. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care how big or small you are. You could be the smallest of small. When you went and did a show, how many tickets did you sell? Well, the most I've sold is like 30 tickets. All right, if a venue only packs out 200 people, 30 tickets is great. Like, I don't care. You don't got to be the most viral. You ain't got to have the best voice in the world and shit like that. You can sell 30 tickets? Hell yeah. Like, let's go. Like, you know, especially at this point. I ain't like Drake. I'm sure Drake and them, they on their thousands. You know what I'm saying? I can sell 20,000 tickets. It starts very small, but that's the whole goal. See, me with this show, I'm trying to develop a habit that I can sell 400 tickets. That's where I want to start. That's what I want to develop. So Viral don't mean quality, but for some, but you know, in this digital age where social media got everybody's mind warped, they feel like nothing physical is worth anything now. Like me doing shows, no, there's so many artists that go viral and are viral and are viral online that cannot sell 30 tickets, bro. They can't sell it. Like they can't even perform. Performance is a joke to a lot of these niggas now. Like, and like I worry about performing when I go on the award, when I go to the Grammys, or when I have a big show and I'm on Rolling Loud. Like I worry about performing then. Like, nah, bro. Like it takes years to develop a show. That's why I like hanging around. This is why lately I love hanging around comedians. Because I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna say like, oh, they the nicest people. Like I'm sure they got their assholes. I see what goes on. I'm watching Cat Williams. I see what goes on within their little community. But one thing they all understand is the circuit. Like the circuit. The thing that develops the comedian. You know what I mean? A lot of these artists, even the internet comedians understand the circuit. Like real talk. I just seen Justin pack out Levity Live Club. This guy, this funny ass his name was Justin. Yo, he's a social media phenomenon where he go viral on social media for his comedy. But that man can also go on stage, sell tickets, and make these niggas laugh. I said, artists sometimes feel like I don't need to go on stage and sing. Stage, like, ultimately, that's the goal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what's gonna get you in big arenas and becoming a legend. Is when people buy them tickets to see you perform. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I had to grow to learn, because I was one of those people who used to think that. That's how I know. And I used to have conversations with other artists, and we always talking like that. And that is like, I ain't used to think that, because I've always, I mean, let me stop capping. I used to think that, I thought that after a while. It's like in the beginning, I was a live performer, so I had like kind of an edge. I performed live already, right? And then after a while, like I couldn't understand developing shows and doing shows and shit like that. So I cut the cut. I'm like, we're gonna do this on the internet. Like, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it, and I don't need to perform. I'm just gonna do it, and that's when that started. That thought started coming to my mind. And I was doing overnight shifts as a doorman. So I was like, the internet gotta be it, because there's no way in heck. Overnight, shows happen at night. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could do it with just the internet, and then I had to come, and then like. Now I'm not a doorman anymore, but I still kept the mentality. And then like maybe 3 years ago, I started thinking to myself, I want to do it backwards. Well, it's really forward, because this is how it's always been done, but in this day it's backwards. I don't want to have to sit there and spend all this money trying to promote my social media with all these bots and all that other shit. When I could develop shows and physically show people that I'm the man. It ain't even about the money to me. It's about showing that I'm that R&B nigga. Yeah, that's what my team hates about me. Like, it's hard being an artist and being a businessman at the same time, because it ain't about the money to me. It's about showing I am that R&B nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I am that guy. I am that artist. Like, that's what it's really about to me. So I kind of, you know, I'm like that. And then they be like, well, yeah, but what's gonna pay the bills? Yo, we gotta pay the bills. Yes, and then, you know, you realize, yeah, we do gotta pay the bills, man. But yo, you know what I'm saying? The whole point of me doing this is to show y'all how I can develop a show and make it entertaining. Y'all have a great night, and y'all gonna get sauced, because there's a bar there. There is tables there. Food's like a lounge. It's a restaurant type setting. Like, you know what I'm saying, with a stage, and we gonna have full stomachs, liquored up, Jokes gonna be told. Songs are gonna be sung. And we are going to have one hell of an entertaining night. I'll tell you that. Yo, I'm where I'm supposed to be, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Thanks for listening. I didn't get to play none of my music. Like, I'm gonna play. When I get out of this, I'm gonna play some music on the way back. All right, yo, take it. And like I said, look at this. Don't negotiate with yourself. Just do. Let's go. Let's make the change. You dig?